into another stream. So today I thought we would do my CD collection. So a long time ago, well, I say a long time ago, it'll probably be maybe about a month ago now, we did my vinyl collection. And I just gave you a little insight into some of the records that I own, a little bit about why I collect vinyl records, and you know why I still enjoy vinyl records in 2024. So obviously we're in 2024. We're in a year where CDs, vinyl records to a lot of maybe younger generation people, and I know this is really weird because I'm only young myself, but like vinyls and CDs and cassette tapes and all the rest of it, they're like a thing of the past, and everybody sort of has like Apple Music, or they have SoundCloud, or they've got Spotify, and they don't really think of CDs sort of as the forefront when it comes to listening to music and stuff like that. However, when I grew up, so I was born in the late 90s, and I sort of grew up, my childhood was the 2000s. So the 2000s, CDs were just really taking off back then. So late 90s, you were sort of coming to that sort of the end of vinyl, but it wasn't the end of vinyl, but it was like sort of the end of vinyl being kind of like the forefront for DJs and stuff like that. And like, it sort of came, well, now you can kind of have the CD singles, and you can have the CDs, and albums were coming out, and they were like a big thing on the TV. So I was influenced all through my childhood. My way of listening to music was to play CDs. That was, alternatively how I would listen to music. There was no putting your headphones in and using your mobile data as you're walking to work, and playing something off of Spotify. It was, you're in a car, it was either the radio or you stick a CD in. Cars wouldn't connect to Bluetooth. There wasn't such a thing as connecting to Bluetooth back then. So CDs, they were a big thing of my childhood, and I've got got a lot of CDs now still. And why in 2024 do I still have CDs, and why in 2024 do I still have vinyl records when they are supposedly like really a thing of the past? So the first reason is a collector's point of view. So I'm a collector. So I don't collect all the time, and I don't collect as much as I used to do. And that's not because I don't want to collect anymore. That's not because I don't ever want to collect again. That it's just simply because collecting is quite an expensive hobby. Do I have I don't think I do, no, but we'll have a look into my collection in a moment. So I collect from a collector's perspective, but it's quite a costly thing. I also like to still have the physical copies of things. So I'm a DJ, and I usually, when I go to a gig, I take one of these with me, which is like a little USB stick. However, you can't always be certain that your form of whatever you're playing the music on the USB stick won't go down, won't play up or go down. And if you can have CDs as a backup, you're onto a winner. And sometimes it's just, don't be too quick to class something as a thing of the past, and say like it, because you never know when you might need it again. Things were made for a reason, and they aren't just made to suddenly be no longer a valuable item, if that makes sense. So, if you follow me on this channel, you'll know I'm a rave person. I like clubbing music and dance music. So don't be expecting that I'm going to, be going into any form of like rock albums. Although, don't get me wrong, I've got a love for rock music, and I do like rock music. I like the old sort of like Guns N' Roses and like Slow Ride and Cult of Personality. The really great era of rock for me. I like things like System of a Down and like some heavy metal stuff. Um, but when I was growing up, a lot of my CD collections, they were a big thing. And then when I got a little bit older, my parents actually passed a load of CDs down to me and said, did I want any CDs? So have I got any new Monkey stuff? I don't think I do. But let's have a little dive in. I'll show you some of my collections. I'll talk about sort of like my memories of the album, if that makes sense, or like of the tunes and stuff. So I'm not gonna go into like a specific order, and I'm just gonna pick one kind of at random. And my CD collection, it's not the cleanest, I will say, and there will be like disc two from a certain album that's just got lost over time. But I do plan in the future on either just replacing that full album or trying to relocate its home if I can. So let's jump in. Let's grab one. What do I even want to grab? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this one here. So this one here, yeah. So this is a free form hardcore album that was mixed by Sharky and Kevin Energy. So this is CD1 from the whole album. So I think there was like CD1, there was CD2, CD3. And I got this from CEX. I got this from CEX, and I think they were kind of like they was all together, but I don't think they came in the original. You get like an outer sleeve, and then all these little cases go inside the outer sleeve. I don't think the outer sleeve was there, and that's why it never really fully had its proper home. But this is yeah, John Sharkey, so Sharkey, original hardcore bonkers, and Kevin Energy was a big part of making like the freeform hardcore, and this is Free Formation. This is a really good album. It wasn't my favourite because freeform hardcore was not what I really was used to knowing. Like I was into the kind of like HDID hardcore and like the old sort of like I guess a lot of people call it the cheesy hardcore and the well-known sing-alongs. So Dougal Gamma, Scott Brown, Psy Unknown, and the freeform stuff. I liked it, but I just didn't really fully know it. But I just thought it's a hardcore album. It's got Sharky on it. I'm gonna buy this, and I like the album. It's a nice little album. So we'll put that back. So let's have a look and see what else we've got. I'm gonna actually take this one. So DJ Sakin and Friends, Protect the Mind on CD single. This is an absolute belter of a track. So this is the remix there. So this is the Braveheart. You've got a remix from Lange. You've got a remix from Isla. And you've got the vocal edit. So this is DJ Sakin and Friends, Protect Your Mind, For the Love of a Princess. This is an absolute tune. I do also own this on vinyl as well, and I am very privileged to own this on vinyl. And Positiva, Positiva was just a sensational record label, and it even says here, you can just see it there. It says inspired by music from the film Braveheart. So it's got the that Braveheart song in there from the movie. Absolute timeless classic. Never gets old. Never gets old. Trust me. I'm just gonna go for the one underneath as well. So we've got Sticks and Stoned. This is outrageous. So I can't actually fully remember what this one sounds like, and the disc is a little bit. The disc isn't actually in the best condition, and it's got like some white stuff on it. I don't know what that is. It's just at the top here. I don't know how well you can see it. It's a little bit scratched. It's not badly scratched, like I reckon it'd play. But the case as well, it just looks a little bit like old. Does the case, and some of the artwork on the case is actually like, yeah. I think I remember what happened. I had all the CDs somewhere, and there was a leak at one point when I lived at my nan's, and I think that's where it's kind of gone a little bit. It got like damp, it got like water damaged, unfortunately. Little bit of a shame. What else have we got? Let's have a look at this one. I'm quite intrigued. Clubland 18 CD1. Let's see what's on here. So Cascada duck sauce. Yeah. So Clubland 18 was one of my for me, out of the Clubland series, the CD series, number 18 for me was one of my all-time favourite Clubland albums. CD2 is a really, really great example. It was probably my favourite CD on, like, favourite disc out of the album. And sadly, I no longer have CD2 and CD3 anymore, or the bonus, which is a little bit of a little bit of a shame. But absolutely amazing track. There was some really good tunes on this, and I remember the album had come out, and I'd gone to Brid with my dad, or Brid or Hull. I think it was Hull actually. And anyway, wherever we'd gone, he bought me the CD, brand new Clubland 18 at the time, and this was round about 2011, 2012 or something like that. So Clubland 18. I can't. Do you know what? I can't actually. I could be telling a lie. Like, I can't remember if it was brand new, but it was still in the shops. It was in the shops for sale, and we played the album, and on the way back, and I just remember it being so good. And disc 2, like I say, this is disc 1, and don't get me wrong, this has some really good songs on it. Italio Brothers with Radio Hardcore, but the Saturdays Heaven remix, this was still some really good tunes on it. But disc 2 for me, disc 2 just did it for me. It was absolutely belting. Let's have a look at this one then. Let's go. So this one, all right, yeah. So Tidy Euphoria, mixed by Lee Haslam. So again, this was part of an album, and this, there was a few discs in it, and I think it's just got lost over time. But if I remember right, I got this in Brid. So Bridlington, they've got like a market, and I think it's every Wednesday. And there's a stall on there, and it's full of CDs. And I think at the time he was selling this. He didn't sell much in the way of dance music, but he had like just a little section where there was a few dance CDs. There was some Clubland, there was some trance, and then this just happened to be popping in there. So I bought it. But really good, proper hard house, absolutely belting. So there's loads of good tracks on here, and there's some absolute belting stuff. So yeah, and it's all mixed by Lee Haslam, this disc. What disc is it? Oh yeah, so this is disc 1, and then I think disc 2 was mixed by somebody else, but I can't really fully remember. But it was from tidydigital.com. You could go to that website back then. I think you probably still can, but there's some other, tidyaddict.com, tidy.com. So Tidy doing their thing with the whole hard house, which is really good to see. So let's put that in. Let's have a look for something else now. We've done quite a few like little CD singles. Let's have one sticks out right here. And I absolutely love this. So this is one of my all-time favourite album compilations of all time. So this one in particular is the Mashup Mix 2007. So the Mashup Mix, they were absolutely phenomenal, and unfortunately, there's a disc missing. I'm really gutted about that actually. I would really like to know where the second disc has gone. But yeah, the Mashup Mix that was mixed by the Cut Up Boys, it was sensational. So this album right here is absolutely phenomenal. And if you haven't listened to the mashup mixes, go and listen to them. If you're not a CD person, you can listen to some of the albums, like they've been uploaded online. And oh, I've got an itch. And you can listen to them. The mashup mixes, they were really good. So what the mashup mixes did, is really what they say on the case. It's a mashup mix. So you basically would get like the instrumental for one dance track, and you would get the vocal from a different track. And what they'd do is they'd form like mashups. So for example, let's have a little look down here. So we've got Freaks. You're Giving Me, the Vandalism mix, and it was mashed up with a completely different a cappella, and something called Flaunt It. I think it was it by TV Rock or something like that. But they create these big like mashup mixes, and there was loads of great stuff like Last Night a DJ Saved My Life a cappella, and that was with where are we? So 16, yeah. So 15, yeah. So track 15 alone, we had Fatboy Slim, with the Star 69 a cappella, and then we had DJ Joe's Sleeping to the Beat Panic Dub remix with Miracle in there as well, and then Last Night a DJ Saved My Life a cappella. So it was like a big track, and they were all mashed up, and it was a full mix of like loads of dance tunes and chart tunes, and you name it, they were thrown in there, and they were really good. And each year would kind of represent what was kind of going off that year in terms of music, and then it'd be like new tunes versus old tunes, and then alongside the sort of like the years like 2007, 2008, they do spin-offs, and you do like the mashup mix old school, or you'd have like the mashup mix running tracks. That was another great album. They do the mashup mix IB for the mashup mix Euphoria. That was another really good one. The mashup mix 90s, that is one of my favourites. It's like a mega mashup mix of all the 90s tracks. It was belting, it was banging. But yeah, check these out. You can listen to them online, and they are really sensational. They're really good. They're really good in every way. So let me try and put this back. I think it's going to be proven to be a challenge now. That's the only thing about some of these. They're really awkward. And I've got it. Okay, let's have a little skate. Oh, while we're on the talk of the mashup mix, I have just come across the very first one. I own the very first mashup mix that was released all the way back in 2005. It was just titled the Mashup Mix, mixed by the Cut Up Boys. Really good track, actually. Recommend listening to this one. Just thought I'd show that one. Let's move on, because I've got loads of great albums. I mean, I ain't going to show you every single one, because that would just get a little bit boring, wouldn't it? And we'd be here for ages. But I'll show you this one. So we're going a little bit different now. So we've got like a pure deep house album. So there's loads of good stuff on here. So there's like Clean Bandit and stuff. This is a little bit newer. Really nice little album sleeve as well. Really like this. It's got some old stuff. It's got some newer stuff. It was like when Route 94 and Gorgon City and Clean Bandit and Shadow Child, Duke Dumont, when they were all kind of blowing up with that kind of deep house vibe, and when Jax Jones was kind of coming into it as well, and MK was doing some stuff. So good album. I haven't played it all too many times. I don't make a habit of playing albums all the time. I like to collect. I like to listen. And I like to just have a good time. But yeah, there's basically there's three discs essentially. But yeah, in this one, yeah, we've got some classics on the CD3. Got some yeah, we got a remix of Crystal Waters, Gypsy Woman. She's homeless, basement boy, and this is Stripped to the Bone mix. I'm quite sort of interested in listening to that one actually. So yeah, got some little bits of garage. Let's see if I can get that back in. Oh, what's this? I don't know what that one is, but now I have just really. There we go. Right, what else have we got? All right, I'm gonna show myself up here, aren't I? But I might as well do it. I'm quite looking forward. Yes, I do. I admit it. Hands up. I own a Vengaboys album. Vengaboys, I didn't mind them. A lot of people like say it's cheesy. I'm actually got a friend from Wales who can't stand the Vengaboys, and this, if he watches this will be the point of the stream where he would not watch anymore. But this one has a boom, boom, boom. We like to party, up and down, ho, ho. We're going to Ibiza, so it's got all the classics. I don't actually know what happened to the Vengaboys. Do they still do bits? You know, do they still perform as a duo? Well, as a group, should I say? I'm not actually sure, to be honest with you. Some classics, yes, I do own a Vengaboys album. The Vengabus picture is on the back as well. Wow, I didn't even know that. Yes, there we go. Let's put this away. Let's leave it. This one. All right, so classic club tracks. This is Ibiza. This is Ibiza Anthems mixed live by Alex P and Brandon Block. So the 2000s and noughties for Ibiza was, I think for me, it was just probably one of my favourite eras of Ibiza. I've never been. I would love to go to Ibiza. I'd love to DJ over there. That would be a sensational thing. But yeah, this has got some good classics on here. Ultranate Free. It's got Get the Core with Passion. Do You Want It Right Now? We've got Renegade Master, Alex Party, Read My Lips. We've got Gusto with Disco's Revenge. What else have we got? We've got JD with Plastic Dreams. So really good album. 37 classic club tracks combined into this Ibiza Anthems, and I got it for $1.99 in a second-hand shop. You can't go wrong. You really cannot go wrong. That is an absolute bargain. Absolutely. What's this one? This one. Dance Nation 4. Ministry of Sound, Dance Nation. This is a big album for me, or should I say the actual CD series, Dance Nation. I grew up a lot with Dance Nation CDs, and they were like a big part of everything growing up. So mixed by Pete Tong and Boy George. Absolutely amazing. Got some really good tracks on here as well. Wow. I am finding it a little hard to read the track listing. Oh yeah, so again, Ultranate 3, that's on there. Fatboy Slim, he did the mix on this for a tune on here. But yeah, The Age of Love. Quite hard to read, but still a classic CD. Where is it? Where is it from? There it is. What else have we got? What's this? Ah, so this, oh, it doesn't even have a disc in it. I got this given free at an event for a brand called Stomping, and I don't know what happened to the disc, but it's just got some guys' productions on it. So there's, yeah, 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 the Something Collection, the Adam. The Adam Frantic collection or something. I don't even know if I've ever even played this album. I got it free. I think I put it in once just to see what was on it. And then I just never played it again for whatever reason, or it got lost. Um, we've got Season 8. This is by Todd Terry. So the classic Todd Terry. Absolutely, Season 8, Todd Terry. I have a Todd Terry season on vinyl as well. I can't remember what season, but Todd Terry is an absolute legend when it comes to the house music. And this cost me £1. So you might know me for like hardcore and bounce, but man loves his house music. Like I have said this before, but people that don't really like follow or like watch streams and stuff, they might just think, oh, because I play bounce and promote it all the time, that's what I do. But there's more to me than just bounce and donk. Don't get me wrong, I love bounce, I love donk, but look at this, I've got Todd Terry albums, oh, I do like other things. What else have we got? What's this? Oh, the actual front bit's missing. But this is Bobby Brown. Two can play that game. Wow. But it's a Bobby Brown album, so it's got some of his other tracks on there from Humping Around, and That's the Way Love Is, Don't Be Cruel, Something in Common, Get Away, On Our Own, my prerogative, Every Little Step, loads of tunes. Good old Bobby Brown. Two can play that game will always be the one for me. I love that tune. What else have we got? Let's go. We've got a little bit more commercial here. We've got Now 83. I'm just looking. Is there a reason why I've got it? I'm just seeing if there's anything. It's got some classics, some old chart stuff. It's even got a little mix on here. Oh, Pink, Blow Me One Last Kiss. It's got a bit of muck on it as well. I think I could get that muck off. I've made it a bit better. Maroon 5, Calvin Harris, Sweet Nothing. I didn't mind that song actually. Gangnam Style, what a horrible track. Spectrum, that I didn't mind that. Chris Brown, Don't Wake Me Up. Oh, One Direction. I don't know why I've got this, in all honesty. It might have been given to me at some point, or apparently the first disc in it though is actually Now 80, not Now 83, which is mad. And then 83 has got the actual disc too. So I don't know where the original first disc was for this. I do remember getting this, however. I do remember like when Blow Me One Last Kiss kind of came out. So, but I still don't really know fully why I've got that album. What have we got here? Now here we go. Oh, don't break it, Noble. Don't break your albums, Noble. The Prodigy. Yes, The Prodigy. Things like Breathe, Poison, absolute tunes on here. Wow. Jericho. Jericho was a tune. Hot Ride. Oh, absolute. Everyone loves The Prodigy, don't they? Old School Ibiza. Classic tracks on here with a disc missing. Got a big collection, to be fair. Clubland 8. Look at that bad boy, Clubland 8. Wow. All around the world. This has got some tunes on it, actually. Abigail Bailey, I just can't get enough. They've actually done a re-release on that and done like a newer version of it. So yeah, as you can see, I've got a fair few CDs, so I thought I'd give you a little insight. What I will do is I will just show you my CD collection. Spams here, and then up there there's like even more CDs. So we've got CDs galore, for sure. Oh, now my phone's falling over. We've got CDs galore. So I thought I'd come live. We did the vinyl one, so there's the CD one. So like I say, I collect CDs for collecting purposes, and I also collect CDs because I like collecting them. I like physical copies, and just because I'm a music freak and I just love music and I want to have it on vinyl, digital, tape, CD, cassette, whatever you want to call it, mini disc. I'd love to just own it, because who doesn't? Not music lovers. Like, comment, share. Peace.